Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the CharlieB Podcast. My name is Charlene, better known as CharlieB, and I am so glad that you took out the time to join me. Today is yet another great day in the CharlieB studio. You know what? I'm gonna get a drum, or my tambourine. Like, just like
do it.
Yes.
It's not a gong. You're good. That's all right.
No gongs. I am blessed. I'm becoming more blessed by the episodes. This is amazing. I am in good company today, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, pull up a chair, get your hot tea. You kind of ruined my flavor because I was like, I was ready for it. I was like, we got all kinds of flavors of tea and coffee. And she's like, no, I have my 1 cup already and water's fine. And I'm like,
you have no idea. Tea, like water in a teacup.
Listen, hold on. The tea won't go to waste. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a beautiful, wonderful, smart, intelligent, and should be 73 years old after you hear her bio. Young woman in the studio with me today, Carla Morrison. Say hello to the peoples.
Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here today.
I am very happy to have you here today. Listen, I stalked Carla. Anybody that knows me knows that I am not above stalking. Okay? And I got on it. Because if the Bible says to ask and you shall receive, seek, you're going to find, knock, it's going to be open. And I did all the things, and here she is.
Indeed.
Was it even a week ago?
God be the glory. Nope. I don't even think it was a week ago.
I wasted no time. So Carla posted this video on Facebook, and we'll be right back.
Okay, let's talk business. Small business owners. Did you know that there was resources, especially New Jersey businesses? I didn't know. When I was in business, preschool, Subway franchise, children's transportation company, I had no idea. I was always told, hey, there's money for minorities, there's money for women. Okay, I didn't know. I couldn't find it. Well, I'm here to tell you, so that you don't be in the same predicament I was in, that there are resources for small businesses. Specifically, the organization I work for, which is NJEDA. Yes, our small business services team has grants and lending programs. So look us up, Small Business Services, njeda.org, and see what we got. Come on, 2026, let's go.
So after I saw that video, I reached out. I was like, Carla, I need you to come to my studio because I need some information. Because when you're in business, it's not easy. And you go in business like, I'm so excited. I got my podcast.
Yes.
I'm doing my content, and you want it to be good. You want it to be right. And so many things can come out of this. T-shirts, pens, pencils, hats, right? So all these things. Even somebody told me you need to write a book. Slow down, simmer down a little bit. Sit down, have seats. You're not ready for that yet. But so many things can come out of you saying, I want to start a business.
Right.
And but most times, we don't have the proper resources, right? So when you know somebody with the resources, it's one thing for you to know that somebody. It's a whole another thing for that person to be willing to share their resources with you. Because a lot of times there's a word that I just recently heard, gatekeeping. It's real.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I don't like that word, but it's happens.
Right.
And a lot of times the sad news is, and I don't know how I'm going here, but we're going to be led by the Spirit. It's a lot with Black women.
Competition.
Sorry, my sisters. We got to do better.
True. Yep.
We got to do better, be better. If I know something, why can't I share with my sister?
Isn't that what we told our kids? Sharing is caring.
So many times we have the resources. We're just afraid to share what we found out. Is it because we're scared that somebody's going to make it to the top before us? Before we go there, Carla, introduce yourself. I'm going to give Carla a minute because I'm excited. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, y'all. I am Carla Morrison. I am a wife. lead pastor T. Morrison.
Pastor
He's
T.
pastor
Morrison.
here in Burlington County, we'll say. I am a mother of 4. I have a 30-year-old. Actually, she's 31 now. Married with her own 3 children. I have a... You remember Pearl?
Mini Pearl.
Mini Pearl. My Mini Pearl. Yes. You forgot
Mini Pearl. Wait, I thought Mini Pearl was your sister. What's wrong
She's
with
my
me?
baby. I snatched her up.
Oh,
I claimed her as my child.
Mommy used to babysit Mini Pearl when she was. Why do we call her Mini
She
Pearl?
started out as my sister, maybe. She kind of did start out as my sister / god sister. But then me and my husband, we took her. I always tell her she's the favorite. I tell her that her brother's like, she was the chosen one.
Everybody's favorite because we used to fight over Mini Pearl. Wait, what's her real name?
It's Chantel.
Why did we call that baby Mini Pearl?
You know what? When we first saw her face, she's still the cutest baby ever.
She's gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. So we fell in love with her, and my mom and them started calling her Mini Pearl. And then it just went to Pearl. So she still is known as Pearl.
I love it.
To family and friends, she will get upset if family and friends call her Chantel.
I love it. But she's married with 3 kids.
3 little girls. Yes.
Oh my
3 little girls. She's married to awesome, my son-in-law. He is everything.
I love
He's a teacher in township, and so he was her high school sweetheart. So they got a prom picture and a wedding picture.
Mini Pearl, we love you, baby. Wow. Okay, the rest of the children.
So that's my 31-year-old will always be my baby, and I have a 19-year-old son. I have a 14-year-old son, and I have an 8-year-old son. And yes, they exactly. So everybody is very well spaced apart. I never wanted to pay tuition at one time for 2 children. However, that did not happen because one is in private school, and so there's college, there's private school, there's all these things.
God bless you.
But anyway, God is faithful.
So the baby is 8.
He is 8.
Is he still singing? I remember.
Child, he done went secular. He done left the group. He done went 5 Heartbeats. Eddie Kane.
Wait, what? Dimples. Why, Dimples? Why?
He done left the group.
I remember the video of him. Was it Oh Holy Night? What was
He has a couple videos out there in the
putting on concerts.
Full
Concerts.
He has Lord, you deserve it. Wait, Lord, you are good. That one. And there's some where he's just in a mic slobbering into it. He couldn't even walk, but he was singing in a microphone.
Love it.
Happy birthday song. You know, he did, but he has not sang in a couple years. So we're praying his way back.
He's above that. He's above that now. He's matured, right? Yeah. I love it, Carla.
Yes, so that is my life, and they keep me going between ministry and business and family and all the things.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it's a blessed life.
You know, when you have to spread yourself thin, God gives you the strength. When you're called to do it, I'm finding out. Because I didn't know. When I tell you, I have never worked this hard all the days of my life. I had no intentions on ever working this hard all the days of my life. But God has given me a supernatural strength that I didn't even know I had the ability to do the things that I've been called to do. That's how you know it's called.
That's the part, and not do the things that you are not called to do. Not doing those things, that's the biggest challenge. So he will give you grace for what. And the thing is, honestly, these are all the things that I prayed for. So from a little girl, it's all this is what I prayed for. And so within his will, I'm like, Lord, I don't want no permissive will. I'm over that.
My
perfect will.
Perfect.
And within his perfect will, all of his blessings, he's given grace to navigate all of them.
That's how you know it's him.
Except for the pastor's wife mess. I'm sorry, not mess. Did I say mess? It's not mess. Listen, thank God my husband is everything. But I did not ask to be a pastor's wife.
Oh, Jesus.
So I was hoodwinked, bamboozled, run amok, all these things. But he's giving me grace for that because my husband, who I was in love with before he even told me about ministry, he has been called to ministry. So I've been called to
When
be
he's
his wife.
called, you're called.
Yes.
And that's just how it goes.
And so he's giving me grace to carry that as well.
It almost happened for me. And I was like,
Really?
Lord, you really got jokes. But it didn't. It didn't. It's close.
Game closed?
Yeah, my husband's a minister at our church.
Okay.
I
Because I was just wondering, what's today? Okay. How do you know that
No.
it's not
No. Don't do that.
I was gonna say I was just
No.
curious, like how
Listen.
you knew that, there's a period on there and not a dot.
I don't think it. I personally don't believe that God would do that to others. No. Mm-mm. Listen, just because he did it to you, don't be trying to put that over here.
he did it to some others.
He does it a lot.
He does do it a lot.
That ministry thing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Not for the faint of heart.
Yeesh.
None of it is business, parenting, none of that
Oh,
stuff.
God, George Holmes. My husband is amazing. But he don't even like returning text messages. I have people text me, is your husband next to you? I'm like, no. I text him, and I'm like, I think he knows, but, so I'm the second. So now they got wise.
Mm-hmm.
When they want him, they'll text both of us.
Like in a group.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Because they know you gonna see
Reverend
it.
Holmes, I was wondering if you, and then I'm like, did you see the text?
Right.
Babe.
That's it.
Or now, I know you saw the text. When you gonna respond? So, like,
Then you gotta
is
make
you
sure.
sure this who you want to be the pastor?
Well, then you gotta make sure you don't answer in the wrong. Like, don't answer
Babe, you
in our
can't-
personal
right.
one.
Right. That part.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
But
Bless
yeah.
your heart, and God bless you. And I know do you go by First Lady?
I go by Lady.
Lady.
If I have to go by something, I prefer Lady because I feel like every woman is the first lady of her house.
You got that right.
So I'm not, someone else's first. I'm my husband's first lady.
Right.
But so Lady is fine. So when someone's like, "Can I call you first lady?" Okay, if it has to be something, Lady is fine.
So you go Lady Carla.
Lady Carla. I like that better. Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I'm so used to calling a pastor's wife First Lady.
Yeah.
Because the First Lady of the church, he's the pastor, you're the First Lady. So I'm used to that.
Yeah,
Like Lady
there's
Carla.
nothing wrong with it.
That's what I wrote down. First Lady, but I'm like, okay, Lady Carla. And I know
It's
you
all right.
wear it well. I know you do.
I pray I do.
I know you do. What about all the hundreds of businesses you've been in at
Not
such a tender
hundreds.
age? At
Such
such
a tender
at
age of
such a
73.
tender age of 73 and a half. Because you gotta be. How?
What happens with me, first of all, entrepreneurship runs in my blood. I can't run from it as much as I try. So from both sides of my family, it's in our blood, right? Bennett,
Mr. Bennett.
my grandfather, he had it. It's like it runs in our blood. But for me, it's very exciting. I love business. When I see a landscaping truck that's wrapped with the business, like these things excite me, right? And so my husband he took me aside this morning and he literally said, "Babe," he's like, "You've done a lot." And he said, "I want you to know that you are very inspirational."
Yes, you are.
He said, I've always had this thing of no regrets. He said, "You do it because you don't want to," he said, "You do it and you're not going to have any regrets later to say, I didn't give it a try or I didn't, I get a vision or you tell me a vision and we're going to execute.
Right.
We're going to execute right. We're going to count the costs. We're going to do all the things." And I didn't always do that, but I learned my lessons from it. He's like, "But you'll do it." He said, and I want you to keep doing that. It was a lot longer than that, and it was beautiful. And
I love that.
I said, "Thanks," and he's always so supportive. He's like, "I want you to know you always have my support," and I have felt that for years. Every venture.
Oh my gosh.
He is
Carla.
right there with me and for it. But
How long you been married?
23 years.
23 of them things.
23, yes, 02. 23 years together for 28. So we got together in 97 and we've been on this journey together.
Wow. Okay.
But it's just
It's
God gives me
amazing.
visions for certain things, and I go for it. So that ended up like with me buying and selling a couple of businesses, and this is what I've done. And now honestly I don't plan to operate any more businesses.
Mm-hmm.
I'll help others
right.
buy and sell. Because don't ever shut down a business. Don't dissolve a business. Sell it. But anyway, that's another topic. But yeah, I'll definitely. I'm here for, other things, but I don't want to operate a business anymore.
Okay.
I will start one, sell it, whatever. But
right.
yeah, I'm at the stage in life where I'm trying to go into a softer life, so I don't want to operate, make the sandwiches at 7 a.m. That's not my passion,
right.
So I don't want to. So
she's talking about the subway this year.
Yeah, that's the subway.
She owned the whole subway. When I saw that, I was like, wow.
The funny thing is, I swear, I always think in my head, everybody knows. And so when someone hears that I did something, they're like, tell me more. I didn't know. But in my head, it's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just oh, people already know that. But I've always been even if I go for a job interview and it'll be my resume, to me, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? No, listen, it was God. I'm not saying, I'm not minimizing it in the perspective of God's blessing. But it's just to me, it's just something else that I did. You know what I'm saying?
Another check.
Right.
Because you've done it all. I was thinking as I was writing my notes, I was thinking it's probably going to be easier to ask her what she didn't do. So tell us what you did.
Okay. All right. What
tell
have
us what you did.
done?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
It's not that much.
Okay. All right.
What it is. So
don't be shy.
I haven't been in business and banking and finance since 98. I graduated from the Art Institute of Philadelphia for video and film production in 98.
Carried it too. Okay, video and film.
Right. Good. That's what I went to college for. That's where I met my husband. So let's be clear. Although I did not go into that field at that time, every time I pay my student loan, I'm like, if I had not gone there, I would not have met my husband.
There you go.
He went into the field. He does it for University of Pennsylvania. He does media, production, all the things. And I went into banking and finance because I was broke.
Loved that.
I had been interning at Sally Jesse Raphael in New York. Some people might not know who that is. It was the lady with the red glasses. She's the original.
Sally Jesse.
Yeah, so she's like the original Maury, all the talk shows.
Yes, I know exactly who Sally
Jesse
Jesse is.
Yes.
The first one with the big glasses.
Yes, the big red glasses.
She asked all the questions.
She was the start of the Ratchet talk shows. But so I interned there because that was the field that I was in college for, but then I was broke. I graduated and then I went to do a part-time teller position at the bank. It was supposed to be part-time while I pursued my career in production because I always loved production. The movies, the shows, I love production. I still do.
Okay.
So Debbie Allen is the person that I always look to. So
that's a good look.
Yeah. Yep. So I finished my internship. I was broke. So let me take this part-time job while I go for interviews and stuff in production. By the time I finished training, it ended up being a full-time job. So I said yes to it.
Yes.
So with that, I ended up being a teller full-time and never even went on a interview for production. I didn't pursue it. So I just spent a lot of money. But
it was necessary.
It was.
Because you met your boo.
I would not have met him.
23 years later.
Exactly.
Wait, because y'all met in 97.
Met in 97.
Right.
Yep.
So
yes. So that's how I ended up doing banking. But it's cute.
Thank you.
It's the same. That's how I ended up in banking and finance. So I started as a teller. Long story short, ended up getting my investment licenses, my insurance license, all that stuff. And so that's where my banking all took place. And and just getting all that information, watching what people do,
Yeah.
and implementing those things for myself and my family.
That's right. Taking
So-
notes. Uh-huh.
Yep, that's where I learned
That's right.
a lot. And so that's where the finance and banking came from. My branch was robbed. My last stop in banking was a robbed branch. Yes, and I had been doing it for like 20 years, and my branch was robbed, and I couldn't go back into a banking center anymore. Like, I don't even do convenience stores. I don't do outside ATMs. None of that.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Carla.
But it was
meant
on
to
the
be,
path.
right.
It
Okay.
was, because I was miserable at that point, and I would have never like left banking.
Okay.
I wouldn't have left.
Okay.
As miserable as I was, I would have rode it out until the ride and die in that. So
Wow.
once I couldn't go back into the branch banking anymore, I ended up leaving banking and going and finishing my degree, my bachelor's. Now, mind you, 25 years after I graduated is when I actually got my bachelor's degree.
Wow.
25 years. Yes.
Good
Yeah.
for you.
And it was for me. It wasn't for any particular job. It was
That's
like, this
awesome,
is for me.
Carla.
So that's when I got my degree in business at Rutgers. Now I'm pregnant at this time. I'm on the river line pregnant. After I had the baby, I'm literally finding rooms to breastfeed in. Not breastfeed, pump. Now, child, the baby wasn't at the school with me. But
I kind of knew what you
I was
meant.
talking about.
But there are jobs that'll let your babies come and a place to put
This
them.
is true.
So
This is
you
true.
could have gone either way.
Yes.
Oh my
but
gosh,
I was having to like pump and go to school, and there were no pods. I don't know if they have them now, but they did not have them. And I would literally go into like sneak into classrooms and have like a thermos so that I could pump, be afraid that somebody's gonna walk in that door, like a teacher or something, and put it aside, put it in a little, cooling pack, and go on about my day and finish my classes. And so
I am woman
that
here
is-
before. Listen, you can't stop us.
we gotta do
find
what
a
we gotta
way.
do. We gotta do what we gotta
Find a
do.
way.
Yep. So
Oh
then
my
that's
gosh.
how I ended up at EDA, because at that time, once I graduated, my husband told me about this job that was at NJEDA, and I'm like, I never heard of NJEDA. And he was like, babe, this is a perfect job for you. So he was right. It ended up being the perfect job for me. It took everything that I had, exactly, because while I was in banking, I was a business owner. That's when I did my Subway franchise while I was managing a branch.
Full-time manager.
Yes,
of a-
yes.
And numbers are important at branches.
Yep.
You read the one going around like how many calls did you make? How
Right.
many,
That part, yes.
Mhm.
So having the Subway, having a transportation company, all that stuff. I still hadn't heard of EDA now, mind you. I'm a Black
You
woman
got
in
all
business.
the businesses and no EDA.
Never. You always hear, and I know you hear this all the time. Oh, there's money for women. There's
All
money
the
for
time.
minorities. You hear it, right?
All the time,
And I'm a
Laura.
researcher, but I couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it.
Where was it at?
I still can't find it.
Well,
Where's
we're
that?
gonna help you today.
Like, I'm looking for it because my pockets is
Right.
getting kinda,
Yeah,
you know,
everything is
and it's all these
self-funded.
things that you want to do that you can't because the funding isn't there.
Yep, you're using
It's
your
there.
own capital, and
It's there. You just don't know where to find it.
yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
searched all over to find no money.
That's it. And
I
that's
was
what I
like,
found it at EDA. I said,
What?
"Oh, this is where it is." Yes,
That's where you've been hiding. all
yes,
this time.
yes.
And now your businesses are.
Oh, I had already
sold.
sold them. Yeah, I had sold them. By the time I got to EDA, I was just selling my preschool. Like
So you had a preschool.
Yes, I had a preschool. It was called Hope Academy with some partners. Again, see, listen, women can collaborate. Women can partner. This can happen. When you're with the right partners,
Yes.
it can happen. So we always used to say, don't tell us that women can't get together. And
Because we can.
yes, absolutely.
And we have.
yes. And we need to keep doing
It's just
it.
we need to get back to it.
Yes, and do it more for sure. With the right partner, listen, it's collaboration over competition. We
Okay,
all
say
can
that again,
eat.
because I was about to say, wait a minute, you got to make sure you're collabing with the right collaboration.
Absolutely.
The collaboratoration.
Yes, it has to.
I make
be.
up words all the time. They work out. because you collabing with the wrong person. And
Yeah.
even for me,
Mm-hmm.
discernment and the spirit of the person.
I was just about to say that. You
Oh.
gotta use discernment. That's it.
Child, listen,
Yes.
because
Yeah.
recently my husband collabed,
Okay.
and it was very quickly obvious that we
That
needed to.
Wow.
There was not enough prayer involved in that
Yeah.
one, and was
Yeah.
like, no,
Mm-hmm.
this ain't it. This is not it.
Yeah.
We think it's a partnership, and the whole time is something that was the enemy put together to tear us apart.
Mm.
And so the collaboration
Mm-hmm.
and wisdom and
Absolutely.
guidance by God is real
Mm-hmm.
important.
Absolutely.
So please continue
Yes.
the collaboration. But you said
With the
collaboration
right-
is
collaboration over competition. So,
Oh,
but
Carla, that's-
discerning collaboration over competition.
collaboration over competition.
Right. So you know
because
how people say faith over
competition.
fear?
Yes.
No, collaboration over competition. Because the thing is, we can all eat. Like, we're so much better together. When you're in partnership with people,
I love
whether
that.
it is business, whether it is trying to do even events or whatever, we all have this. If our intentions are pure,
Yes.
right,
Come on.
and we're trying to do the same thing, why not spread it? You know, you can get so much more accomplished when there are, because it's like a body, right? I might be good at this. I might be good at this, right?
Yes.
Somebody else is good at this. Somebody else is good at this. Somebody else is good at this. And somebody else is good at that.
Yep.
So let's create a body and get this thing going and do it right.
The Bible says it because the eyes can't say that I'm the hand, and the hand can't. I'm
Yep.
paraphrasing. The ears can't say I'm the mouth. Everybody has a special gift, so operate in your gift.
You know what the problem is when you say that? I think one of the problems could be everybody want to be the head.
No, could be that is
That
the
might
problem.
be part of the problem.
That is the biggest problem. Don't say might. That's the problem. Everybody want to be the head, and don't nobody. There's too many chiefs,
and
not
too
enough-
many heads is a fruit.
Right.
No,
I'm telling you, it is. It is.
So that
I
that
think-
could be
I
part
think
of the
that we're
reason.
onto something already, and we didn't even get to the meat of it. But seriously,
Yeah.
that is the problem, Carla. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to be the head,
Yeah.
but somebody's got to be working behind the scenes.
Yes. And that's the thing. It's like, what has God called you to do?
What
Not-
has God called you to
Right.
do?
We're all uniquely made. Like, I can't be you. You can't be me.
That's right.
I can't be the next sister. You know, like God created, we got our own fingerprint. So
Come on.
we have our own.
I think the
Makeup.
question starts when you're collabing is what are you good at? Not
Right.
only what are you good at, what do you enjoy doing?
Mm-hmm.
Because I might be good at it, but I don't like it. Like cooking, I can cook. I don't like to. I do it.
It's a difference.
I hope my husband and kids don't watch this. I do it out of obligation when I need to, but I don't even have to do it that much anymore because baby girl, she home.
what's up.
And honey cooks.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he cooks better than me. I've always been comfortable with that.
And I have a problem with that.
I don't do it on purpose. The man can burn.
You said you don't do it on purpose.
No, I be really putting my heart into my stuff.
Mhm.
And then he'll come along and be like, listen, I'm about to make this right here.
That's a
And
blessing.
if you gotta, but he made ribs the other night, and I was like, I love you so much.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't like to do it, but I do. So it's also when collabing,
Mm-hmm.
making sure that the people that you're collaborating with are happy with what they're doing.
Right.
Now, I think joy is more important than happiness,
Mhm.
because happiness can be temporary.
Exactly.
Joy goes deeper for me.
Yep.
And joy is intentional,
Mhm.
right? And the joy of the Lord is our strength.
Exactly.
If we are being joyful about it, He's going to give us the strength to do it. Ooh, that's good.
It is.
But it's a matter of everybody can't be the head, but we
Mhm.
can all get ahead together.
Yeah. Yep.
We can do this together. You know something I love a lot about me?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things I love the most is I'm not ashamed to ask for help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ashamed to say I'm struggling with this. I'm not ashamed to take 10 steps back and say, hold on, I need to rethink this. I need to relook at this. Like something's not working. That maybe I need another tune up.
Mm-hmm.
I will call my coach, Brittany Smith. I will call her and say, something's not working.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working hard at this,
Mm-hmm.
but something's not working. So I need to take train off tracks and find out what it is.
Right.
And you get realigned.
Yep.
But some people don't have the ability to do that.
That's true. That's true.
And that's where
imagine
they
if everybody
fail.
did. Yeah.
Right. Right. So I'm not afraid to fail, because failure to me is a come up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fail, but I'm not going to fall.
Right.
Oh, see? See? You got
Bars.
You got to catch it. You got to catch it, Carla. I'm gonna fail. I can fail, but as long as I don't fall, like, and then if I do, I'm gonna get back up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that, Carla, what? Real estate, commercial, wife, mother, got all that. Carla, can I ask how old are you?
40.
She's still in her 40s.
I believe I'm 47.
Yeah.
I was born in 77. Oh, I'm 48 because the 15, the 7, and the 8 is the 5 at the end. I am 48. Yes.
How are you not 73 and a half? Retired twice.
Why you gotta put that? Now I gotta have. I done been retired
Because
twice.
you just did a lot, sis. You did a lot, and I just want to be your friend. I want to be up under you. I want to be learning. I need tutelage. Okay, I need tutelage, and that doesn't mean that the Lord has not blessed me to accomplish many great things. But when you meet great people, you need to stick with them. So I don't think you're gonna get rid of me anytime soon.
I'm here for it.
I have
I'm
a lot
an
of great
open book.
people. The Lord has blessed me to have a lot of great people
Mm-hmm.
in my life. And I pray that I'm a great person to other
Right,
people, right?
right.
Because when he gives, we're supposed to give back.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about what we came for. Let's say, Carla, we've been here, but I think we done spread the table and there's bread out, and now it's time for the meal.
Okay.
Okay. So it's time for the meal. How come people don't know what's available to them? How come we don't know what's available to us?
I'm going to not say it's because people don't share, although that could be a variable.
I'm going to say it for her. It's because people don't share. Go.
She said
It's a CharlieB Podcast.
But, honestly, so it's something that I'm constantly trying to figure out in my work life, because that's literally my job, is to spread awareness about resources,
okay.
right? So I'm a program manager of outreach and engagement. And so what my team is tasked to do is get the information out there about what we have at EDA. And also we spread information about what other entities have, like Small Business Development Center, New Jersey Business Action Center. All of these resources, a lot of people don't know exist. And I didn't know when I was in business.
Right.
So honestly, that is a question that I'm constantly asking, because I'm constantly trying to figure out ways to get the word out that these resources are available to businesses, and they are free resources. So that is a good question. So the average business owner, let's say that you're a restaurateur, you're so busy trying to survive, right?
Yeah.
So you're head down. You don't have time to go to chamber meetings all the time, because you hear these things at chamber meetings,
right? Because
we're at chamber meetings all the time. You don't have time to leave your restaurant to go to a chamber meeting. Why else don't people know? You just don't know what you don't know, but you have to share it. Like every time we finish a presentation, even if there's not a business owner, if I'm not talking to a business owner, a business owner.
Right.
So it's like we're begging, please share this information with other people, with other business owners. But what we've actually started doing is literally going door to door. Because if you can't get out of your place, okay, how are we going to get this information? So we will go to like a street, and we call it a tour, but we'll go to a street and walk into every business. Now, sometimes the businesses are like, what is this? Why are you walking into right. And don't say you're from the state, Lord Jesus. They think that,
trying to set me up.
Right. And a lot of people will think it's too good to be true. Like, oh, you're willing to give me a grant, You know what I'm saying? This is
my
money I
gosh.
don't have to pay back. And
you're scared to take money.
Right. I would probably think the same thing. Like, somebody set me up.
I would say, too many scams going on. Can you leave, please?
Right.
Yeah.
But
and you've been praying for it the whole time, and the Lord
right.
put it in your lap.
Right, exactly. He done had us walk through your door.
Wow.
So I'm so trying to figure out, because we're trying to see how we get this information out to people. So doing something like this is a blessing. I hope that somebody watches it, and then somebody else watches, and then you tell somebody, hey, there are resources for businesses.
Wow.
And they are free.
How about you share the video? You know how hard it is to get people to share your videos? I'm not going to share. That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally all you have to do is share the information.
Anything.
I am one. I don't have a problem sharing.
Mm-hmm.
If I see something and I know it can help somebody, I'm going to share it to my page.
Right.
Because why not? I'm going to send it to like 10 people. Because why not?
Right.
Yeah. Because that's how we're all going to grow. That's how we're all going to get ahead. So the information that you're begging, people like you, we don't even know is in our backyard, in our back pocket. We've known each other forever.
Yeah.
And I had no idea, right? But people like you, people wish they could meet.
Mm-hmm.
If I could meet her in the street, if I could spend, if I could meet her and spend 10 minutes, not 10 minutes. What's the elevator speech? 30 seconds? 30 seconds for your elevator speech. But if I could just give her my business card,
mm-hmm.
and if I could get to know her or have dinner with her, you're not hard to. You're right there.
Yeah.
You're attainable.
Yes.
It's just that people don't know, right?
Yeah.
So now you know.
I've been taking Black Girl vitamins for about a year now, and I have no regrets. I'm 53 years old, and I feel better than ever. I have so much energy every day. My knees don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. My hair, skin, and nails, they are thriving. And yes, that little belly pouch, it is gone. What are you waiting for, sis? Get your Black Girl vitamins today.
It's the CharlieB Podcast, and she's letting you know that now you know.
Yes.
Because it's out there.
Yeah.
It's out there. Now, what's the easiest way, now that we know it's out there, for us to get in touch with someone like you? Because you're not at the bottom either. Sister Carla, Lady Carla, ain't at the bottom, y'all. Okay? She wanted to
I'm 73 at this point.
73 and a half.
You know, the Lord, I'm 73 and a half. And the Lord then, gave me. Yeah. Well, one thing that I'm being more intentional about, and that's how you saw the video last week. Like, I've been knowing for a long time, and my husband has been encouraging me, and probably Joy Morgan will probably say the same thing, that, listen,
there's that name again,
okay,
Pastor Joy.
She will probably be like, yeah, because I've been telling you. But I'm now making sure I'm intentional and starting to say, no, okay, that video I did last week, it was so impromptu, random, but I was just like,
thank you, Holy Ghost.
You know what?
Hallelujah.
I just hit the record button, and I was probably rambling. I don't know. But I have to make sure that I do that more so that someone can get the information, because it ends up getting shared or viewed or whatever. So
and then you end up in the CharlieB Podcast studio.
And I'm grateful, because that's an opportunity for people to find out. So I'm definitely going to be more intentional about that. I'm saying it out loud so I can be held accountable.
That's right. We're going to write the vision and make it plain. We're going to make it plain.
Out there.
Yes.
And so I'm letting the people know.
You out there now.
And then once it's out there, when you find out about it, share it.
Yes.
Let other people know. And I want to be clear, so to let you know where people can get certain points of information. So we are njeda.gov. We have a section called Small Business Services. So if you were to go to our website, go to NJEDA's website, and you hit, or Google NJEDA Small Business Services, that will take people to the Small Business Services page. And so then on the page, you'll see even lending, and you'll see grants. And even our lending is not the traditional lending that's a lot of times hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
Now, coming from the banking world, I used to encounter business owners all the time, and you have to have a certain amount of revenue. You have to have a certain time in business. Those things aren't required for our grants. We're not looking at your revenue. You could be literally a startup. You can't get startup money anywhere. It's very hard, especially not in the banking world. And it is what it is. You know,
Ask me how I know.
Yeah. So they have their rules and risk levels that they're not willing to take. But for our grants, our lease grant, for example, you sign your lease, and now there are eligibility requirements. It has to be a 5-year lease. There's some eligibility requirements, but upon signing that lease, you can apply. And so that with that grant, you're going to get back some capital. You're going to get capital for your lease, the annual lease payments. Let's say somebody is paying $100,000 a year to lease out a space. Our grant gives 20% of that back not back because you didn't even put it out yet,
right?
But our grant will give 20% of that, so that's $20,000 towards your lease for the upcoming year. And so you didn't have to be in business for any certain period of time.
Yeah.
So it's just stuff like that, that we have on our page, and I definitely suggest going to the page and look at all the eligibility requirements and see if it's a fit. And I would always tell people, don't do a business based on a grant. We're the cherry on top.
Right.
Count the costs.
Right.
Do what's best for you.
Right.
But there's people like restaurant business. It's quite risky, right? We know that.
Yes.
So I have people that are great chefs and they have catering and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. That person, you know what I say to them? Don't look at going and leasing a space right now until your business can sustain that, because the overhead ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying?
I can't even begin to imagine.
Yeah. So I'm like, see if there's a ghost kitchen somewhere.
Or a
see
truck.
if you could, or even now a truck. That's still an investment at the beginning, and it's still good to do that. But when you're starting out, I will tell somebody, go rent out a kitchen. There's a kitchen for rent right in Burlington City, for example.
Oh, so you're saying to them, go use that space, rent that space.
Rent that kitchen to make so that you can have an industrial kitchen to make your goods out of, and do it like that. So you can like, if someone is a caterer and they say, oh, you know what, I'm thinking about opening a restaurant. That's good, but test your concept without the overhead.
That's so wise.
You know, because people are fickle about going into a new restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, I like franchises and chains. Yeah. Because you already got that brand is already out there. So nobody's afraid to go to the new Chick-fil-A in Burlington.
Right. Because
they already know Chick-fil-A's brand. But if they don't know your brand and there's not enough people that are going to come and support that restaurant, let's start out a little bit slower without that overhead.
And here's the problem with a lot of restaurants. I'm sorry, my brothers and sisters. You go the first time, it's banging. And you go back,
it's not consistent. Yeah.
And it is unbanging.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It's horrible. You're waiting. It's cold. It didn't give you service.
All that stuff I need my people. I need all people to operate business in excellence.
I love my people. I'm one of my people. But we got to do better.
Yeah.
We just have to do better.
Yep.
You order something from somebody and like, oh my gosh, now you're going to do it again. And the next order is like, what?
Yeah.
So you just tried to impress me the first time, right? My money is the same the second, third, and fifth time. And
then you think Chick-fil-A is successful?
Telling other people about it, and then you go there and you're like, girl, what was you talking about? That place was horrible.
Yeah.
And it was cold.
Yep. So, and then it's a review online, and then now you wondering why my people not supporting. But we gotta be consistent.
Going back to chucking them, I'm telling you right now. Right. Yeah. So it's important. I like the ghost kitchen idea. My sister, Queen Esther.
Yes.
She's doing the food thing. It's a lot. It's tricky.
It's a lot.
It's hard.
Yep.
But the funding. And now that she knows, I'm going to share this with her, and she knows. And the other thing is, Carla Morrison is not a miracle worker. You got to do the work.
Yeah.
The other part is we don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
There's a lot of paperwork. You got to fill out the app. I know Carla, so she going to get me. No, she not going to get
I don't even see the applications. I don't even see them.
Hi, my name is Charlene. I fill the app. I know Carla. Don't do that. I'm telling you right now, don't do that. She done helped you out. I'm trying to help you, sis, because you know they'll be like, I know. Can I talk to Carla? We went to school together. Don't nobody care about that.
Wait, I had one brother try to turn his laptop around for me to go on to the website.
Bless his heart.
And, sir, I'm giving you information that can change your business, aka then your life, your livelihood. This is your whole.
Do the work.
And you want to turn your laptop around to me? No, sir.
There you go. You may exit.
That's
for real.
That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But again, and I don't even see the applications. But so thinking about someone that caters, right? And EDA and any other grants or programs that are out there, they're going to have eligibility requirements. They're going to have certain criteria. And everyone might not fit into that criteria. So an example is we don't have a grant for a food truck at this time. So there's that business owner that wants to do a food truck or that is a good caterer, X, Y, and Z. That's why I would suggest to that person for your business and registering everything, first go to New Jersey Business Action Center. And I think njbac.gov. If you Google New Jersey Business Action Center, they have information and resources that everybody has. They have our resources. They have all across the state. That is your first stop to going into business.
So you all are under them?
No, these are just entities, state entities, federal entities that are available to people, just like SBA, right?
Okay.
SBA is an entity that is there, an organization that's there to help businesses. New Jersey Business Action Center, they help people with every aspect. They help people find locations and anything. They'll tell people ADA has this grant. Go there. There's a chat bot. You put your information, what you have a question about. What is it? Certifications, minority, women, certifications, all this stuff. This is what they're there for, right? So you have them. Then you have small business development centers. Small business development centers. Again, this is your team that you're building under yourself. This is your foundation. These people, we're getting paid by the state or the government. We're being paid over here. You don't have to pay us for this service, for this resource. So you go to the Small Business Development Center. There's one at Rutgers and Camden. He is great. I got questions. I need to do my business plan. I need help with registering my business. I need help with certifications. I need help with EDA's application. That is what they do. They're there waiting for your call.
Where you can actually walk in and sit down and talk to somebody?
You could walk in. I met the guy that I went to at the library many years ago. But he's the one for Burlington County. He's at Rutgers and Camden. And you either go in person with him, you meet him somewhere, virtually, all of that. Wow. And this is like literally a person that is on your team that you don't have to pay.
Hope y'all are taking notes for real.
And that they're just there waiting for business owners or future business owners. If you're not in business yet, don't even go in business without connecting with the Small Business Development Center. Wow. That's the first place to go because you're going to get set up right. Your accounting, your legal stuff, you're going to get set up right by going and letting that be your foundation. If you're already in business, that's okay. You go to them with everything you got, and they're going to help you get it to where it needs to be.
Oh, my God. So New Jersey isn't a bunch of losers just waiting for us to lose.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes it feels like New Jersey just waiting for us to fall out and give up and lose. But there are people waiting for, sorry, New Jersey.
Yeah, my son says, setting me up for failure.
Right.
That's how it feels.
Sometimes it feels like we're being set up for failure because, you know what, Carla? I was thinking about some of the different things that we were going to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things, it's hard today.
Mm-hmm.
People are going through a lot of stuff. There are people that are actually trying to figure out ways where I'm going content to death, so to speak.
Right.
Because I don't want to clock in somewhere for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day when you were like, "Oh, we want a state job because we have to pay for insurance and we gonna have a pension and this, that, and the other." You can't. The insurance at my job just went up 21%. the health insurance.
Wow.
So because the health insurance went up, this happened to my niece, and she's civil service employee. Because the health insurance went up so much, she got a raise, but makes less money. So it's like, right, because you need insurance. You gotta have health insurance. So people are literally trying to figure out ways where they don't gotta worry about that.
Right.
Where I don't have to clock in nowhere.
Right.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I'm like 17 different streams of income.
Right. Right.
So when everything goes down, I'm gonna be all right. Right. So you got people. I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna do an ebook. I'm gonna have a podcast. I'm gonna do all the things.
Right.
Because it seems like we fit to be hit. And it's gonna hurt. Yeah. And a lot of people don't have funds and investments. That's a whole other conversation for another conversation for another day. Investments. Yeah. Where if stuff does happen, you have investments to fall back on. And
right.
Your 401k or your pension and this, that, and the other. So people are really like trying to figure this thing out. Like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like having things set up properly.
Right. Right.
It's important. But what other things do I need to be worried about now? It seemed like you will have all the things because you good. I did the investment, so I know that. So I buy that over there. I ran that, so I could do that. So to have somebody like you to sit down and explain all the things is, to me, nothing short of just, for me, it's a miracle. And it came right in the nick of time. It's Christmas Eve. And this is going to, I told you the beginning of the year, I think I'm going to do it the 31st. To air it, because people need to know. We need some hope and some hope. Yeah. To give people joy. Like, oh my gosh, okay. And it gives them kind of a boost. Right. You know what I mean?
Because it seems ideas. Like, So what I can say is, first of all, to God be the glory.
To God be the glory.
The path that he did it intentionally, even when it didn't feel like it. Right? So all I can tell you is what I did or I tried. Right? So the investments and things of that nature, I thank God for the experience and getting to see what other people did and knowing the importance. So like my husband said, everything that I've ever done is supposed to have impact, a positive impact.
That's right.
It's not for my profit. It's to have a positive impact. So what does that mean? Life insurance. Okay, when I'm selling life insurance, yes, I'm going to get a commission, but I'm also selling life insurance primarily because people need to have it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen where a life insurance policy has saved a life. A life was lost, but a life was able to thrive after that loss because they had life insurance.
Yep. Save the family.
Yes, exactly. You buy a house, you insure.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, I paid $400,000 for this house. Let me get a $400,000 policy.
Yep.
Term. It's okay. Term is fine. Yeah. It's cheaper, but it's term. A spouse passes away, and that policy will pay out $400,000 for that house.
Okay, you start in trouble here.
No,
this is good trouble.
I know,
because I'm a life insurance agent, a producer too. I've been trying to get people to get life insurance. Why don't we understand that we need life insurance?
Because some people think, I'll just let people worry about it when I'm not here, or I'll let GoFundMe fund them. Cringy. It is. I'm sorry. That is not the way to go, ever.
I'm not sorry. It's horrible. It's a little tiny bit trifling where you just waiting for somebody. You hoping that your family gonna be all right if they get enough from GoFundMe.
Right. And you're hoping they survive. So here's how you thrive, right? You get that policy for $400,000 because I just bought this house for $400,000 and I bought it with my spouse. Okay. God forbid I no longer have my spouse with me.
Yeah.
The policy is going to cash out at $400,000, for example, right? Now, your mortgage is probably not $400,000 anymore. It's probably gotten down to whatever.
Yep.
And even if it is, okay, this has just paid off my house. If I decide to sell that house, I have $400,000 in my pocket or more because the house has appraised higher, right?
Yes,
I sold it for more than what I paid for it. And I don't have that worry of a mortgage.
And you don't have to uproot your family.
You don't have
you
to
don't
uproot
have
your
to
family.
worry you done lost your husband or your wife. Now you got to worry about where you're going to live.
Yep.
You don't have to do that.
Yep. And
with
so
one policy.
That's just an
And
example.
yes, kids need life insurance policies
Absolutely.
on them too.
Yep. And you get it while they're young.
And
So
healthy.
then they got to pay an arm and a leg when they get older.
Get it while they're young and healthy.
Yes.
If we didn't get life insurance on our daughter, who's 19 now, when she was like 3, I knew better. I should have got it when she was
born. When you get the Social Security number, right?
But if we didn't get it, we wouldn't be able to now. Whole life policies, several whole life policies on her, because she has lupus, fibromyalgia, endometriosis, SVT or STV, whichever one that's called. She just got stuff.
Wow.
And who was going to give her a whole life policy that we were going to be able to afford?
Yep.
Now, we're not hoping that we have to use it,
right?
But I have car insurance, and I hope not to use that.
Exactly.
I have homeowners insurance, and I certainly hope not to use that. Right. So it's like you need life insurance. See, that wasn't written down, but I'm so glad that you mentioned it because people need to know. Get life insurance on everybody. Get it on the dog if you can. You know, I need to look into that because that little
dogs need insurance. they need medical insurance.
Dogs are expensive.
From what I hear. And look, let me say this too, with like what you mentioned with your daughter. The prayer is that you will never have to take out a claim, right?
That's right.
You're actually setting up legacy for your grandchildren because they have a policy with them for life. So she has a policy with her for the next 30, 40, 50, 70 years. And when she's old and gray, and the Lord says, okay, your job is done. She already has life insurance for her children and her grandchildren
at the same rate that she had.
Same rate.
That's the thing about it. Whole life policies. Listen, this is my language. Whole life policies. The premium don't change.
Nope. But the value goes up.
The value goes up, and you get cash value in there.
Yep. So you want to go buy a house? You want to go pay some college tuition?
Yep.
You want to give a gift? It's in the policy.
It's like Prego. It's in there.
Yep.
It's in there.
Yep.
Oh,
it's a gift. It's a gift that continues to give for life.
I think that is the conversation that not enough of us have. And now I had an episode with, oh my gosh, I forgot the lady's name. She's from Joy Morgan's church, as a matter of fact. And her husband passed. And she was talking about life insurance and all the things that happened, the probate and all the things that the state took her through after her husband passed. And she was just laying down some nuggets. Man. And one of the things was life insurance. We need to have life insurance dinners.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Hey,
absolutely.
Hey, everybody, you're here. Well, Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. Who's got life insurance and who doesn't? Why?
Yep.
Let me sign you up. Let me get you in touch with somebody that can get. Even if you have to start small, it's better than nothing.
It's and some people maybe do it at churches and stuff like that. Because here's the thing: life insurance don't get touched. It doesn't go through probate. It doesn't go. You don't pay taxes on life insurance. How do you think the Rockefellers got rich?
Yep,
exactly. Life insurance.
Life insurance. Life insurance. You can get a $300,000 term policy. Now you don't want you to have to convert it.
Yeah,
it's gonna cost you a kid in 2 ways. Like, if you set it up right.
Yeah, if you set it up right, if you set life insurance up right, it is definitely a wealth builder. For sure. People don't believe that, but it really is. Not just for when you die. It's when you live and your legacy continues with it. It really is. It's an instrument. It's another vehicle for wealth, for sure.
I love that. I love that. It's like we just went right there. Wow. You wonder how can we, what can we do? How can we, that's how.
Yeah.
It's just knowing the wisdom.
Yeah.
I had another lady, Marguerite Hall.
Mm-hmm.
She has her own brokerage firm.
Okay.
And she does life insurance and all kinds of long-term, short-term, because one injury can end it all. So long-term disability is necessary.
Absolutely. Yes.
necessary. And who she talked about long-term care, and I was like,
exactly. That's what that's what made me think about.
long-term care. Oh, I never would have thought about it until she started telling me the stories, and I'm like, wait a minute, we got to get this stuff right.
Yep. People become terminally ill at any age.
At any age. She
If
was
you're
talking
working
about a
job
motorcycle
and you
accident.
yeah,
A
absolutely.
young man in his early 40s that was in a motorcycle accident and ended up needing long-term care.
Yep.
And I was like, wow.
And you gotta get it while you're younger, when you're
And
not
healthy.
Yes, young
gotta
and
get
healthy. It's never too late, but I'm just saying
it's gonna cost you.
You get the information, utilize it.
For sharing, because sharing is caring.
Yes.
And sharing is necessary. Wow. That I didn't expect it to go that way, Carla, but I'm so glad that it did.
Me too. Me too.
This was good.
Yes.
What advice would you give? Because most of I know I have some male listeners, but women that are looking to go into business, they may already be in business. They're struggling. They're ready to just give it all up. This ain't working for me. I know I hear that sounds all good, but it just isn't working for me.
Tired.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
I would say, so to the person that is thinking about going into business, go into it the right way, counting the costs, doing the research, go into it slowly and get all the information that you can. Trust the experts, trust the professionals, and go into it the right way. If you're already in business and you want to stay in business, tap into the resources that, like I mentioned, because they help businesses in all phases. So if you're in business, you want to stay in business, tap into these resources. And then for that one that is ready to move on from business, don't just dissolve a business. That's a reason why I'm assist with buying and selling businesses, because number one, I've done it just without the official title. I brokered business sales, right? Real estate too, houses sold, bought, sold without a realtor, right? So that's why I ended up going ahead and getting the license. Now, yes, I concentrate on commercial, but I've bought and sold houses, right? But as a business owner who's ready to come out of business, don't just dissolve your business. There's let's say a salon, and someone's like, you know what? All right, I'm ready to come out of being a salon owner. You don't just dissolve, because there's a salon, there's a stylist that is looking to go into business. So what is it like that I'm a stylist, I'm wanting to start and have my own salon, and then there's a lady that is in my town or in another town that I want to be in, and she's ready to leave that. So that's when you buy and sell businesses. That's when you go into something that is almost turnkey. And then you put your touch, you put your flavor on it. But now that business owner that's ready to retire or come away from it, they're not at a loss.
Right.
And you're at a gain because you have the equipment, you have
you're already set up.
You're set up, because starting a business from scratch is tough. Right? It's a lot of capital. It's a lot of headache. It's
I know.
Tough.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So just imagine someone that sold you that same business. Right. How much easier would it have been? Now, maybe not podcast. Maybe not. But you think about the restaurants. You think about the salons.
It all makes sense.
Yep. So I would say to the person that is leaving an industry, don't just leave it. Reach out to someone and get help with selling that business. And you will get, just so that you get something back. Right. You might get back what you put out, because your business has value, right? Your revenue that you have been generating, it has value. And it has a lot of value to the person that can walk into your salon with their equipment and with their, what I'm saying? So that's what I would suggest for every phase of business.
That is beautiful. Yeah. I love that. I love it. That's so helpful. And I really appreciate you sharing your wisdom and your resources. Yeah. And I pray for us. My prayer for us, this community, is that we do better with wanting each other to win.
Yeah.
and we do better with sharing.
Mm-hmm.
We do better with spreading the word.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I know something, I'm going to share it
Right.
with the next person. That's the only way that we're all going to get ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not keeping it. God didn't bless us to keep it to ourselves. I was reading scripture this morning. It said, press down, give, and it shall be given
Yeah.
to you. And I love there's a song Ernie has in Signature Sound. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over. Like you can't lose. You can't lose
Right.
if you give.
Yeah.
You gotta be willing to give, and it comes back.
Yeah.
Press down, shake it together, like you're gonna be overflowing.
Run it over.
But first you gotta give.
Yeah.
First you gotta give.
Yeah.
Thank you, Carla.
My pleasure. Absolutely
Awesome.
a pleasure.
This was also, was it painful?
No.
See?
No, not at all. It was fun. This was good. It's good.
Listen, I have a new best friend. I'm showing my tights because I get cold easily, but I have a new best friend. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Join me next time right here on the CharlieB Podcast. CharlieB out. Yeah. Carla, that was so awesome. You are like a